So, ideas on how to progress any of these things, whether you pick one movement or you're chaining them together. And I'm going to do some demos of different movements. So we're looking at 5 minutes, okay? So that doesn't change. So that's not a variable anymore, that's a constant. My recommendation as you're starting something, start light, start to build slowly, because this is going to be a different demand if you haven't done it before. And get a feel for what you can do depending on what movement or what you chose to do without weight, if it can be done without weight. And or if you're doing something that requires some weight, start that light and see how many reps you can get in that given amount of time. Because as we add resistance to these movements, you're going to want to, over time, build up to the same amount of reps you could do with less or no resistance. That's the whole point. That's how we're increasing intensity. You only want to have one of the potential factors that control intensity as your variable. That's how you show actual real progress and can become fitter, whether it's a 5-minute workout or a 5-hour workout. But it becomes crucially more important because we have such a small window of time to work out. So you got to be honest, and this is without sacrifice of form. Everything is done in quality, the best form you can do it in. And if you're not able to do it in that level of form, then you need to stay at that level until you can. Do not let form slip away like CrossFitters do just to get reps. Greater chance of injury, and actually you're not really progressing or doing yourself any good. You're getting sloppy just to get more reps. Do not get hyper-focused on reps. Focus on moving as quickly as you can within proper range and quality. So a couple ways to use the 5-minute idea. Number one, you're flat out, have no time to work out, period. Right? In that particular instance, and you're only doing 5-minute workouts, I would recommend 5 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Over time, you'll learn you can kind of fluctuate the intensity. They all should be fairly intense, but you can play with that. But we're looking at just 5 minutes a day. That's 35 minutes a week. And you're looking to make this productive. So 5 minutes a day. Another way to use these, which I've done, is a very intense 5-minute workout, 1 to 3 times a week, or plugged in here and there when your schedule gets hectic, but you need to get a workout in. And then come the weekend or some block of time in your schedule where you can do longer workouts. Another way to do it, or to kind of build into it, would be what I call sort of mixing it with walk-by training. So, you might do a few days of a 5-minute high-intensity workout and keep this predominantly on the full body, lower body side, where you're not doing any real strength-specific moves. And then on an in-between day, you might focus on, getting 4 or so max sets of pull-ups in, or doing walk-by pull-up workout where you hang a pull-up bar somewhere where you're going to pass it frequently, and every time you pass it, you do a set. So that would be a pull-specific strength day. Then you do a couple full-body, more aerobic, anaerobic days again, and do the same like you did with the pull-up on the day with push-ups. So maybe as soon as you get up, you do a set of push-ups. Right before you leave to work, push-ups. Once you get to work, if you can, slip away. Or at lunch, slip away in your office. As soon as you get home, maybe just before dinner, after dinner, before bed. And then back into the full body, more aerobic, anaerobic stuff. And I'm going to demonstrate some of these ideas, some of these routines that I've used, that I put together. This is something that can be done with little or no equipment, because all the mountain climber variations, squat thrust variations, which can be done just body weight wise, push-ups, calisthenics, lend themselves very well to this style of training. But you can also incorporate, which I'll show you, weight vest. If you don't have a weight vest, I'm going to buy them, whatever. Backpack with weight in it, handheld dumbbells, barbells, if you happen to have other pieces of equipment, trap bar deadlift fits into this beautifully and could be a workout in and of itself. Just a straight barbell. I used to do a workout, it was 100 clean and presses from the floor with 100 pounds as quickly as possible. It took me longer than 5 minutes to do that. That was like under 10, but you get the idea. Another thing I want to bring out is we are cutting everything into the bare bones. So me personally, you'll see all my routines, I would start them with 1 minute of mountain climbers. I found mountain climbers to be very gentle on the body while being very intense. So I'm using that first minute to get right into the workout, but also warm up. You'll have to adjust things to what your capabilities are. At 59 years old, I have some orthopedic issues. I need more time to warm up. But we're not going to have time to stretch, or at least not with the workout. This is another thing, if you just build the habit, 30 seconds here, a minute there as you go through the day, some toe touches, a stretch here, you can work your stretch today when you have a little minute. Plus, just in doing this, you are going to enhance mobility and flexibility by working the body and working through full range of motion. Now, as I said before, everything I offered was for an experienced trainee. If you have further questions or want more ideas on programs or how to put them together, and or if you're a beginner and you want to start with 5-minute workouts, I'm glad to do further videos giving you guys some ideas how to incorporate this. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's going to be the same principles I outlined, just done at your level of fitness and gradually building up. So you might spend more time resting and less time working, and the first thing you're working on is decreasing rest time and getting to the point where you do something for a whole 5 minutes. But I'm going to shoot another segment where I'm going to do some demos. So, Old Natty, I'm out.